Welcome to battle number 3 of the FnF Victory Road Draft League Week 7. This battle is pitting the Murican Braviarys versus Detroit Dunsparces. The Murican Braviarys being Noob Scrub's team, who is Ivysaur main on Pokemon Showdown, and Detroit Dunsparces being Sartoad's team, who is also Sartoad on Pokemon Showdown. The Mega Pokemon we'll be seeing today are Mega Venusaur and Mega Swampert respectively. We will not be seeing the Z Pokemon of Gallade or Blossom on the Murican Braviarys, but we might see Zapdos unleash a Z attack move on the Detroit Dunsparces. Overall, it looks like the Detroit Dunsparces, I believe this is the first week that they actually don't bring an auto hazard setter. So if Rain Dance is going to happen, it's going to have to happen manually instead of with Drizzle, because Politoed is now no longer on the team and Pelipper has not appeared. This is also the first time we see Guzzlord coming out, and Guzzlord can be a very strong wall breaker if you don't know how to deal with it. Personally, I haven't faced Guzzlord that much, so it's kind of a question mark, but it could be surprisingly bulky if it has the right investment, or it could go for a wall break, both which it could do relatively well. Again, Mega Swampert is going to be the thing to look out for, being able to hit a lot of the Pokemon with water and ground moves. The only Pokemon that can maybe stomach Mega Swampert's strong hits are Mega Venusaur, so Mega Venusaur will be vital for Sartoad to keep in check and for Noob Scrub to keep alive. On Noob Scrub's side, we see the Stall Core with Hoopa Unbound as the wall breaker. Without Hoopa Unbound, it's going to be a pretty long battle, so Noob Scrub is going to want to keep Hoopa Unbound alive to pick off threats and maybe switch in, switch out. Aside from that, this is part of his standard core with a lot of the Pokemon that are pretty bulky. Chansey being able to heal others with Wish, Regenerate, or Toxapex, Pain Split, Dusclops. I mean, this is probably what they have based on past battles. I can't say for sure yet, but this is sure to be a long battle, one where Sartoad is going to have to try to power through Noob Scrub, and Noob Scrub's going to have to stall out. Finally, I just want to pay attention to Celesteela, who has Leech Seed and who is immune to Toxic, and can carry both special and physical attacks, so Celesteela is going to be something that we will have to watch out for as well. And without any further ado, I think we could begin. Really curious to see who Sartoad's going to lead with now that he doesn't have a rain setter. I'm thinking maybe Yanmega could be a lead. Noob Scrub, probably Empoleon to set up Stealth Rocks. We'll see if he goes for that. Indeed, Empoleon comes out. Swampert's the one to come out. Blue Hulk, probably to set up those Stealth Rocks. Empoleon's not going to want to take an Earthquake. Yep, Stealth Rock goes up on both sides of the field. Empoleon is free to switch out now that Stealth Rocks have been set up. Venusaur's the one to come out, taking an Earthquake. It does about 49%. Pretty massive damage. And now we have Mega Venusaur, who is taken down by that second Earthquake. Not good news for Noob Scrub. Now Mega Swampert's going to be extremely hard to deal with because Mega Venusaur is gone. Tartarus the Guzzlord comes out, and Dusclops goes for a Mean Look. Tartarus can no longer switch out. I think he really wanted to trap Swampert instead. Eviolite is gone, and Dusclops goes for a Curse. But now that Dusclops is down, Tartarus can switch out and is no longer affected by Mean Look. Chansey's the one to come out next. Doesn't want to take that knockoff. Chansey might go for a Protect. Indeed, goes for the Protect. Drain Punch is what Tartarus uses. That would deal a lot of damage to Chansey. In comes Toxapex, Toxapectorals. Getting knocked off. That Shuka Berry is now gone. Tartarus is almost taken out by the curse damage, but it is returned. Margaret's Thatcher, the Celesteela. As if people didn't hate Celesteela enough, Sartoad decided to name Celesteela Margaret Thatcher. Empoleon's the one to come out, Celesteela goes for that substitute, and Celesteela can be very pesky when it has a substitute up. And we see the Leech Seed. Empoleon goes for a Scald, and with the leftovers and Leech Seed, Celesteela can stall this one out. Earthquake is going to do some pretty massive damage to Empoleon, but the Scald is going to burn Margaret Thatcher. Empoleon can't... no, Empoleon can switch in, again, 2 Stealth Rocks, but it'll have almost no HP left. In comes Chad Jr. the Chansey, who will not want to be Leech-Seeded. A Leech-Seeded Chansey means pretty much free recovery for Margaret Thatcher the Celesteela. Tough situation for Noob Scrub to be in right now. Substitute goes up once again, and Seismic Toss is going to break that substitute. Chansey goes for the Protect, and the last move on Margaret Thatcher is revealed to be Heavy Slam. Wouldn't do too much damage because of the burn. Yeah, only 17%. Seismic Toss hits Margaret Thatcher pretty hard. It's down to 16%. It can't make a substitute now, but it can still Leech Seed the Chansey. Chansey is going to be a Pokemon that Noob Scrub wants to hold on to. If Celesteela goes down and Mega Swampert goes down, Celesteela can be, Chansey can be a very good asset. And Chansey's now Leech Seeded, which is not good for Noob Scrub. Empoleon comes out to take that Wish, and Substitute is up, so Empoleon successfully is able to take that Wish. Very risky move there by Noob Scrub, but it did pay off. Empoleon is now fully healed. Scouts out that Earthquake. In comes Chansey, and Leech Seed misses. That is pretty vital. Now Chansey can heal itself with Wish. Leech Seed does hit. So Margaret Thatcher the Celesteela is in a good position right now. Chansey is definitely going to want to heal itself with Wish. Protect is going to guarantee that Wish can heal. It seems like Noob Scrub is going to have to trade Chansey being healed for Celesteela fully healing back, which is not a good thing for him. Oh, and actually he switches out to Hoopa, who takes minimal damage from the Heavy Slam. Is Hoopa going to go for that Hyperspace Fury to hit past the substitute? No, it goes for the Thunder Punch instead. Heavy Slam does about 26%. A Thunder Punch will do some pretty big damage to Celesteela, but Mega Swampert will be able to switch in for free if the Thunder Punch is the next move to use, and knowing Hoopa, it is probably Choice Banded. And indeed, Swampert's the one to come in, taking that Thunder Punch. At this point, nothing else can really take an Earthquake from Swampert. Toxapex comes in, taking that Earthquake, only 10% of its HP left. Chansey is the one to come in next, taking another Earthquake, which destroys it. Not looking good for Noob Scrub at this moment. Hoopa Unbound hits with a strong Hyperspace Fury, but it isn't enough to take down Blue Hulk the Swampert. At this point, the two Pokemon that Noob Scrub has left are both weak to Electric, so Zapdos has the potential to do some pretty big damage on them. And Toxapex goes down to another Earthquake. Empoleon is the last answer that Noob Scrub has. Earthquake is going to take it down, and another vicious sweep by Mega Swampert. 6-0 win for Startoad. I think the match, I'm not going to say the match was decided when Mega Venusaur went down, but that was just such a big, harmful blow to Noob Scrub, and I don't think that he was able to have a good answer to Swampert once it went down. The best answer he would have had was probably Dusclops, but that would have, yeah, that wasn't, unfortunately, that was his biggest answer to Mega Swampert. I think if he went for a Hyperspace Fury instead of a Thunder Punch versus Celesteela, he could have hit through that substitute, possibly taken down Celesteela, and then been in good shape to take on Swampert coming in. So, really tough team that Startoad has, and he's really showing that he's climbing up the ranks. I think this puts him at a number 2 position this week, and he is definitely in it to win it. So, a good game from both sides, and tune in next time for some more Week 7 battles.